Mike, sports vibes. Thank you for vibing with the bull. You already know the vibes. We talking about the Philadelphia 76ers. Let's get it. Is Joel Embiid the fourth best player in the NBA right now? Bleacher Report has ranked the top 100 players, and Joel Embiid is the fourth best, behind Jokic, number one, Giannis, number two, and Luka, number three. Do y'all agree with that? Do y'all agree? Let me know what your top five is. Let me know what your top five is, because I'm going to keep it all the way real. For me, nah, bruh. Nah. I don't believe, and I think Luka is a very good player, but I'm not putting him above Joel Embiid. Not yet. Not yet. I agree with Jokic being number one. I agree with Giannis being number two. But number three for Luka, nah, it ain't happening. So Luka is number three. Joel Embiid is number four. Number five is Jason Tatum. Number six is Steph Curry. I would put Steph Curry at least number 5 or 4. That's just my opinion. Steph Curry is still that guy. Who else? LeBron James, number 7. Stop the cap. It's like, no, I like LeBron James. LeBron James, definitely that guy still. Even at his age, I respect his game. Kevin Durant, number 8. Number 9 is Devin Booker. And number 10 is Anthony Davis. Let me know what your top 10 is. I'm going to keep it real. I don't agree with it, but let me just break some things down. Let's start with Jokic. Jokic is a straight-up baller. He was the finals MVP. I love the fact that Jokic, the centers, the power forwards are dominating the NBA once again throughout the history of the NBA. From the very beginning, going back to Wilt Chamberlain and Moses Malone, just a whole bunch. Kareem, the centers and the power forwards, Tim Duncan, have always dominated the NBA. And most of the time, they created dynasties. Shaquille O'Neal, to name another one. It's just now we got our centers being like point guards, averaging a triple-double, which is simply amazing. Jokic is a great player. A great player. 2-time MVP, and now he's a finals MVP. It's like, as a Philadelphia 76er fan, it's like you're either a Joel Embiid fan or a Jokic fan. For me, I'm fans of both. I'm riding with Joel Embiid because I believe that he can get us a championship one of these days if they can possibly build around the team right. But I'm a big fan of Jokic and what he has done and what he has accomplished. There's no hate on my end. When I see greatness, you put respect on that name. And you got to put respect on Jokic's name. 24.5 in points. 9.8 in assists. I'm going to round that up to 10. 10 assists. 11.8 rebounds. I'm going to round that up to 12. So 12 rebounds, 10 assists. And I'm going to round that 24.5 to 25 points. And 25 points a game. You cannot, that's greatness right there. And a lot of people will come at him because his defense isn't consistent, but I look at it like this. It's consistent enough for them to win a dang on championship. That's all I got to say. I mean, that's all they really have to say. It's consistent enough to win a championship. And his offensive game is so unique and he's so gifted with the ball and making other players better. It overrides anything he does on defense. He's not the worst defensive player. He's just not on the level of Joel Embiid on the defensive side of the ball. But you can always say that Jokic is better when it comes to playmaking than Joel Embiid. When it comes to scoring, I give it to Joel Embiid. Playmaking, I give it to Jokic. Both great players. Put respect on the center's name. I hope nobody says that you cannot build a champion caliber team around a center or a power forward. Giannis is a power forward / center. You can play either or. You know what I mean? Most of the time he's a power forward. But he doesn't have the skill set of a Jokic or a Joel Embiid overall when it comes to the offensive side of the ball. But what he has is the heart and the desire to win. He has that dog in him. And that's why he is a champion. And that's why there's some rumors floating around that he might want to get out. Please do not let him go to the Heat. Please do not let him go to the Knicks. If they make a trade, Bucks, do not trade him in the East. Trade him to the West. I said that the same thing about the Sixers. Do not, if you trade Joel Embiid, and I hope this doesn't happen, I hope he retires, a Philadelphia 76er, he's the best player since Allen Iverson. I don't want to get rid of him. But if you trade Joel Embiid, trade him to the West. Trade him to the Western Conference. Now let me get back to what I was saying. Giannis, Jokic, all-time greats already. All-time greats already. Now let me get to the full list, right? The full list. Oh, I already went to the full list. I already broke down the full list. All I'm going to say is this, right? A lot of people could say that Joel Embiid he chokes all the time, right? We can say that. We can always say that. But my whole thing is this. This is the one thing I do blame Joel Embiid. You got to be like Giannis. The mentality that Giannis has, Joel Embiid, and this is why you're probably ranked number 4 after winning the MVP of the regular season. This is probably why you're ranked number 4. And then couldn't get out the second round. Giannis is putting that pressure on the Bucks organization. He's applying that pressure. You either build around me the right way or let me go to another team so I can win a championship. That's what Joel Embiid needs to do when it comes to Daryl. Daryl wanted James Harden. Daryl wanted to get House in. Daryl wanted to get P.J. Tucker. Actually, Joel Embiid actually wanted to get P.J. Tucker, too. After that playoff game against the Heat, he wanted players like P.J. Tucker. Not saying that's the exact player he wanted, but he wanted players like P.J. Tucker. So he got him P.J. Tucker, and I'm not sure if that was for the best. No disrespect, P.J. Tucker is an okay player. But right now, at his age, he's not the same guy. We all know this. There's no hate, no shade. I'm just talking that talk. And that's what I have to do. Talk that talk. You know I got to talk my talk, y'all. Y'all know I got to talk my talk. But yeah, Joel Embiid needs to have that mindset like Giannis in order for him to be a champion. He has to develop that dog mentality, that mental toughness. That's the only way. You have the talent. You have the ability. It's all in your head. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this top 10. Let me know for all the Philadelphia 76er fans all around the world to let me know. Is Joel Embiid ranked right at number 4? I'm curious what y'all think. This is the end of the video. I truly appreciate you vibing with the bull. Make sure you hit that subscribe and like button. I'm out.